Hi, Virgos. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what's next in love, what's coming, anything about your relationships, anything new, anything about relationships you're in, past relationships. Take with you what resonates, leave the rest behind. First thing that we like to do is invite 3 other signs into this reading as guests. So we have Leo. You are a guest. I have Capricorn. Capricorn, you are a guest. And I have Scorpio. Scorpio, you are a guest. So you could be connected to one of these signs. They could be in your life, or they could be coming into your life, or you could be in a relationship with somebody else in a different sign. But the guests are invited in because they are, there could be a message here for them also. Okay. So you can check out the thumbnails. You can check out the descriptions, my Virgo. See if you've been invited into somebody else's reading today. Okay. So you're welcome to jump on board. You're a guest. You can jump right in there and listen to the reading as if it was meant for you. So my Virgos, let's see what we have today. Let's see what Spirit has. These kind of big cards, a little hard to shuffle. So I'm just going to kind of pull one out from the beginning here. Spirit messages. I will always love you. Spirit messages from a loved one or closure from a past love. Okay. So there could be someone in the spirit world that you're thinking of, or some closure. Sometimes that's important. You know, we still love somebody, but they're not in our life right now. And, you know, we miss them, but we know we can't be with them. A promise of happily ever after. All dreams are possible with this new love. Look at this. It's like a wedding dress. These are vintage, French vintage stamped oracle cards. I love this creator. It's Etsy deck creator. I think she's just so clever, and I just think they're charming. But promises of love. Look at this. Promises of love, like happily ever after, like a fairy tale, right? Cinderella's dress, fairy tale, something like that. And then a commitment. Look at this. Your relationship moves into the next stage of love and unity. You know, are we looking, you know, for a commitment, a fairy tale ending? So, wow, my Virgos, I haven't even pulled any cards yet. And I'm already getting this feeling of I'm living a dream. You know, I'm living a dream life. I'm living a dream love. You know, maybe it's everything that you've ever wanted. So, you know, it's almost a sense of a second chance at love too, with the sense of a loss, whether it was I ended another relationship that I'll love that person forever, but I just can't be with them, or they actually passed away. Love. It's almost like a second chance of the fairy tale. Like I was really in love with that person, but I lost them. But now it's a second chance of being in love all over again with somebody else. So that's how it's coming into me. I have a 9 of Wands. Maybe we've been on a long journey to get here. I have a 6 of Cups, something I've ever always wanted. 6 of Pentacles, very giving, loving energy, and a 7 of Cups. So I've had a lot of choices along the way. Maybe I've met a lot of people, maybe I've dated a lot of people, but no one has stuck out as much as this second chance romance is going to be. So that is how it's coming into me. I just believe I've had some hard times. Maybe when I lost this person, I had some very difficult times, and maybe I had to recover from that. I had to change my life. I had to start over again. And I've had like kind of this, I don't know, journey of being single, so to speak, you know, and that's okay. But then the second chance of love. Talk to me, Spirit. Strength. Spirit gave you strength to get through all of this. And a 4 of Wands. There's my happiness, right? There's my 4 of Wands. There's my marriage. There's my happiness. I feel like what happened is you lost somebody that was very, very close to you. You may have even lost that person tragically, some of you, or they may have just been removed from your life unexpectedly somehow. And I feel like it was like, okay, now I got to repair myself. I've got to put the pieces back together. I've got to find a new way to live. And I have to believe again. And I do believe that you did that. And now the second chance of love has come in or is about to come in. So I'm going to say this is going to be a second, just a beautiful new beginning. Might start out as a friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people and spend more time socializing. You may meet this person through friendships. It may be a friend of a friend. It may be we were hanging out in the same groups of people. I never thought of them that way. And then all of a sudden I realized that, there was more going on here. So there could be something like that going on. I have innocence, time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. I want you to have fun with this new love. Okay. There's nothing holding you back. They're saying that the rules have changed. You're at a different stage in your life. You may be a little bit older than the last relationship. They want you to go back to just having fun and enjoying falling in love, enjoying being in love, something along those lines. Like you were a different person than you were the first time around. So, for some of you, it could be like a second marriage. That would be the best way for me to say it. It could be a second marriage, but, this sense of innocence and playfulness. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that sense of choices. Maybe you had to walk away from somebody, maybe you had to make a choice that I just know there's going to be something else for me, something better for me. That's okay. Moving forward. This connection's going to move forward. I have a Four of Pentacles. I want you to be a little bit more secure in knowing that whoever Spirit's putting in front of you is going to be a good choice for you. Okay. Maybe you've dated a lot of different people and it hasn't really gone anywhere. So it does make you feel a little wobbly with, I just don't trust what's out there anymore. But all we need is that one. All we need is that one that moves forward and charges in the right direction. They don't want you to be disappointed. Like if you keep feeling like somebody keeps disappointing me, I keep meeting people that they're wasting my time. The Five of Cups has a little bit of ray of hope if you look at it. Okay. There's three cups that the cups have spilt over. And then there's these two cups that are still standing. And those two cups represent hope and love and a willingness to try again. Right. So don't be disappointed. Just be aware that Spirit has the second chance coming into your life. Somebody who you really connect to with this King of Swords. Okay. Somebody who it could be a totally different connection this time that you have more in common. Okay. Maybe the first relationship was more physical, more of an instant chemistry. This one you may have more in common where you have deeper conversations or you talk about, common things, whatever it is that you enjoy talking about. But you're on the same page. And that particular king's very honest too. We make a good team. We make a good team. We make a good partnership. We are strong together, even financially. Maybe we have a good sense of we could have a really nice life together. You both have good jobs. You combined your resources, something like that. And it's a sense of we're on the same level. And then that Ten of Pentacles comes in and it says, to me, like we could be really strong as far as the material world together, like a beautiful home, excess money, vacations, like things that maybe I don't have now in my life, because the combination of our wealth together, we can help each other. So there's something going on there, my Virgos, as well. Spirit, please share with me this second chance of love. That's how I feel. It's like, you're creating a you that you will be proud of. You've changed. Look at you. You're like a magical unicorn. Okay. you've changed. You're not the same person that you were the first time around. You're not. And you have created a new you. I'm going to say it that way, through some kind of hardship, through some kind of pain. This new you has emerged, and you love the new you. And the person who's coming into your life is going to love the new you as well. I love that. It will all make sense to you soon. So some of you may be waiting for this. Some of you may be saying, you know, I'm trying to meet the right person, but I keep getting disappointed. It's okay. For every no, you get closer to a yes. So it's going to make sense to you soon. Just hang in there. Trust spirit, trust the universe. Spirit wants you to have the second chance of love. The healing must be completed before your life can transform. So while you're waiting, you know, you work on things like self-love, raising my vibration, you know, hanging out with my family and friends, finding things that I love to do for myself. Okay. So because you're proud of who you are, you're proud of who you are when this person comes into your life. So that is really important. Spirit, please share with me something about this person, because I know it's coming. I have romance coming. I love that. This person will be romantic. Maybe you have, because you're at a different place in your life. I do feel like you're a little bit more mature, a little bit older than you were in that last relationship. So I just feel like, you know, the simpler things, like the simple romance, is more, you're enjoying it more, you know. So it's just the sense of, you know, just being sometimes sitting next to them in the car and you're just like, I'm like, I can't believe how good this feels just to sit next to you, you know. So it could be the simplest things. It's puppy love, it's new love, it's exciting. I feel good about this connection. I feel hopeful. I feel hopeful for the first time, maybe in a long time. Maybe I'm excited about this new journey. I'm ready to jump in. This is a dream lover. Okay, I'll take that. Maybe it's very physical. Maybe we're very attracted to each other. Maybe we just can't get enough of each other. I love this chemistry, and I love the dream lover. I mean, who doesn't want that? I mean, so there is great chemistry, you know, and people who say that love only happens once in a lifetime. Yes, there's certainly relationships that last a lifetime, and we're very blessed to have those relationships. But for somebody who has lost a love, it doesn't mean that you're not capable of loving as intimately and as passionately again with someone else. So that is why we are so blessed. We're so blessed. And I guess if you compared it to, like, I have two children. So when I had my first child, it was like, I can't believe how much I'm in love with this baby. And then when I had my second son, it was, I was immediately in love with that son because I was already a mother, and I have this infinite capacity to love more than one child at a time. So, you know, that is what Spirit wants for us. Spirit wants us to have this love. So I feel like, you know, whoever Spirit's brought into your life, this is your second chance of that true love, if that makes sense. Okay. That, you know, you are able to be capable of it. Spiritual growth. This is, you've grown, you've expanded, your soul has expanded. That's what they're attracted to. This is a courting man, a professional man. Okay. Maybe they wear a uniform, they're saying. Maybe they wear a suit and tie every day. I did feel that sense of success, that 10 of Pentacles. Work. Maybe we have something in common. I don't know if you necessarily work together, but we had that King of Swords where we love to talk about things. We have things in common that that really, keep us going. So there's something going on there. Yeah, our careers. Maybe our careers are connected in some way. Maybe we are really in sync with that. Maybe, or they're synergistic, or there's a reason that we are so connected. And then I have this door opening with this new opportunity, a new door opening, right? That's that whole feeling I'm getting today of this is your second chance on love. Okay. I want to just get a couple of clues just to see, keep your eyes open for some of these clues. Maybe some of these letters will jump out to you and you'll make the connection. But what did Spirit say? Like it will be revealed to you soon, right? I have the letter J. They could be slim. I have a letter B. They could be initials, first name, spiritual growth again. I have a letter T. I have a Z. I have an H. And they are loyal. They are loyal. I want loyal. I don't want anything but loyal. Don't give me anything but loyal. Spirit, can you please share with me their final messages? Final messages. I have this feeling of it's this whole... I don't know. I guess I feel lucky. Overall that I have this second chance. I guess I feel grateful. Material attachment. Your love life is being affected by too much focus on the visible trappings. Be careful with, I don't know, maybe you have a checklist of who you want them to make a certain amount of money or have a certain amount of money. Be careful with those checklists. You don't get to decide who you fall in love with or when. So be careful with those kinds of checklists, okay? Reaching out, expect a call or text from your person of interest. Okay, so somebody's going to be reaching out to get this ball rolling. And let's do one more of these. These are real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Okay, just this overall feeling, my Virgos, today of I feel grateful that I've met somebody that I really feel connected to. I feel equally as in love with this person as I was with a past love, if that makes sense. And I'm grateful for that, even though they were different people and different loves, but the intensity is the same. And I'm just grateful in my life to have this opportunity to love this passionately and this deeply again. That's how it's coming into me today. So we're going to put this out into the universe, my Virgos, and we are going to ask Spirit to bring you this love, if this love isn't already in your life now. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.